The idea of living in the digital universe excites proponents, but there is one crucial question: who will protect you in the metaverse? Some people like the thought of crashing into parked automobiles on a high-speed motorcycle while fleeing the authorities after robbing a bank. Typically, when a motorbike collides with a car, there's only one loser, but in your universe, you are unbreakable. This experience contributed to the success of the GTA video games. So many of us created empires and lived different lives within the game. We didn't want to be bank robbers in real life, we just loved the escapism of being the bad guy for a while. Crime has been a part of our human existence for a long time. It's already an essential element of our digital environment. No one appears immune to ransomware assaults on people, governments, hospitals, giant enterprises, and faith-based organizations. So it stands to reason that there will be criminality in the metaverse. Will a multiverse police force be capable of moving between realities to investigate and combat crime? One may expect some individuals to create their planets within the metaverse and set their own rules. There are already some worrying symptoms of cybercrime in the virtual realm. NFTs, the blockchain-based form of property viewed by many as critical to virtual world interoperability, are already very vulnerable to theft. Researchers have warned of the possibility of a virtual Silk Road, an immersive new version of the infamous dark web, drug and criminal market. As life in the metaverse gets more complicated, there will be an increasing number of possibilities for crime to occur. And we're not only talking about corporations committing privacy violations by selling our data, we're also talking about companies being hacked and our data being exposed to the highest bidder. More complicated systems have more security weaknesses to plug in. We also must be prepared for user-on-user crimes such as cyber trespassing, deceit, assault, obscenity, and harassment. People currently do all of these things on the internet, and there's no reason they won't continue to do so in the metaverse. Expect to be targeted and harassed because of your ethnicity, gender, religion, sports team support, operating system preferences, Android or Apple, political views, or any other opinion or belief you want to express. There have already been accusations of sexual assaults in the early days in the metaverse, and arguments have begun. Can being assaulted by your avatar constitute actual molestation? Is this an overreaction, or should we embrace the metaverse as an extension of our life and consider actions in the metaverse to be crimes if they would be crimes in the real world? Roblox, the most popular virtual space in operation, has been combating inappropriate content on its platform, populated mainly by minors, for years. Companies are currently primarily responsible for playing the cop. Meta has previously implemented safeguards to avoid harassing situations in Horizon worlds, such as a virtual bubble that prohibits users from approaching one another too closely, which was initially required but is now optional. Within our existing two-dimensional internet infrastructure, the function of actual courts and law enforcement in a virtual realm remains an unanswered subject. Consider the terrible legal fights over cyberstalking or revenge porn, which experts did not handle until they'd become huge issues, and then only at the state level. While there is some hope for a truly decentralized universe, this is only partly conceivable. In real-world data centers, multiverses need significant computer power and energy. These must be large-scale and owned by current centralized providers such as Amazon, Facebook, Apple, and Microsoft, among others. Then there are the infrastructure businesses such as Verizon, AT&T, Bell, and others, which must run and manage the cables, routers, switches, and other tedious components that allow things to connect and work. As a result, decentralization is only achievable to a limited extent. Will it be these firms' obligation to police the metaverse? They are currently striving to do so due to cybercrime. Will new government regulations be required? What are your thoughts on crime fighting in the metaverse? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you loved this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel for more.